just start, because a lot of times we get so trapped in our heads of having everything right and having it laid out a certain kind of way, having it look and feel. Just start it.
So people might be curious how we are collaborating.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about your collaboration with me?
Well, we met last year at Labyrinth, and we just had a great time. That was one of my best nights while I was traveling in Europe. And then I started creating the videos for Shattered Hues in your latest production of it. And it's been just so great because I was able to learn while doing it, learning about the African diaspora experience within the Netherlands. And in doing that while doing the work with you, it's been great. So the fact that you were able to trust me with that was so, I thank you. And I think it came out really good.
Yes, most definitely. I want to thank you because I think I was very intrigued by your messaging and your mission, and the fact that it's not for profit, because also Shattered Hues is not for profit. If I have money, I will put it towards the project. If I have any, it goes a bit quiet and we pick it up like that, and we'll see how it will grow. But there was so much about what you're doing that made sense to me. That I'm happy to work with you on this chapter, and then there'll be somebody else, and just move on. But we will just be keeping in touch and see how your fashion label grows.
Of course.
So, is there any message you'd have for other young creatives who have a fashion design or a message and they want to use this? Anything motivational you can say?
Just start. That's the most important part. Just start, because a lot of times we get so trapped in our heads of having everything right and having it laid out a certain kind of way, having it look and feel. Just start it. I started on just similar, like certain different projects and seeing where it would go. I didn't think that I would be here. I was trying to be a stylist last year, and I've been, my name has been credited in Vogue, Italian Vogue, Flaunt Magazine. I've had Elle Canada. That's the lane that I thought I was going in, and I'm still very much interested in it. And now I'm over here designing T-shirts now with the message, and I'm having people see my work, and then I'm doing video design. I wouldn't have been able to get to this, and I'm on an interview with you guys, so I wouldn't have been able to get to this point had I had not started. So that's always my biggest advice to everybody, is just start wherever you are. Be happy where you are, as you said, which is such a hard lesson to learn. But be happy where you are and just start from where you are, and ride that journey. Let life take you on that journey. You everything that you want and think, it'll come to you. And be patient.
Yeah, I
Be
think
really patient.
what you say really resonates with me. The idea of just starting without any money, without any encouragement. Sometimes looking for validation is a waste of time, like waiting for somebody to say, oh, you can start. Because literally that's all you do when you go to somebody else's workplace, is have somebody tell you, I'll pay you at the end of the month and you can begin work. Okay, how about if you just begin work and sell it at the end of the month?
Right.
It's a risk, right?
Right.
So that's how I see it now. That's been for me the learning experience of Shattered Hues. Of course, there have been many other projects apart from this, but this was really a baby of mine. And to see it come alive with next to nothing is a beautiful thing. And all the support that's been there on the research end has really encouraged me. But at the end of the day, I know it's just down to me. Right. And with the support of everybody, like Letitia and all the other members of the team, it's impossible. It's impossible. But I still have to go, we're doing this. We're doing this.
And that's the power of just being Black, just having that turning nothing into something. I think is something that has been instilled in us and is just ingrained in who we are.
Well, I think being in situations where you have a double challenge or a triple challenge in some senses maybe makes you think out of the box a little bit. And I think that's the upside of being in a situation where you have prejudice or racism, is that you go, okay, well, if I can't do it with you, I'll just try it myself, or I'll get a bunch of my friends who think like me and feel like me to come together. So there's actually a push with that. But of course, if you haven't got strength and you haven't got self-esteem, it can destroy you. you know. And so that's why I think it is really beautiful when you can come together. Not everybody can. I mean, we all have our own personalities, but if you do find a synergy and a connection, and you can boost each other up, like you have a connection, I have, okay, introduction, whatever, is just a small moment, you can make a catalyst for somebody else.
Right.
And I think that's what we can contribute as well. But do you have anything to add? Because I've asked you my questions. I think you've asked all of yours.
Yes, I only thing I have to add, please everyone go check out the Not Your Enemy collection, visionaryccbstore.com, at Hues TIMK on Instagram. Styleabout10k.com is my website. All, like we said, for volume one, 100% of profits will go to 4 organizations in the states that are fighting for equality in America, including Until Freedom, Black Futures Lab, Life Camp Project,
Wow.
and I said Black Future, Andre Lord Project. And each one have their own different missions within the Black community, Black and Brown community. So definitely check it out.
Oh, that's great. And there are some free t-shirts we have giving out, right?
Yes. We do have some free T-shirts coming. You can speak more to that because like you're gonna be
All
helping me
right.
out with that.
So good point. So we have some t-shirts, not your enemy t-shirts. We want to give people during the chapter with Afro Dutch Creative. So just keep a lookout for YouTube, and you'll find a way to get yourself a free t-shirt and promote this beautiful cause.
Yes.
Thanks so much, Jared, for your time. And
Thank you.
yeah, we'll
Thank
catch
you
up.
so much.
Bye.
Bye.
Please like and subscribe. Shattered Hues Films.